How's it going, everyone? It is the Investing Guy here, and today we're going to talk about CRO. We're going to talk about why everyone needs to own at least $400 worth of CRO. This video is going to be split in different segments, and I have put the timestamps below for you guys, so if you want to skip to any of those specific parts, go ahead and select the part where you are most interested on. All right, guys, if it's not too much to ask, I would greatly appreciate it if you smash that like button, and if you haven't done so already, go ahead and subscribe to this channel, where we talk about passive income and creating financial freedom through crypto and stocks. If you do want to sign up to any new platform such as crypto.com or Voyager, I do have my referral links down below, so make sure that you go ahead and click them for some nice sweet deals. All right, let's get right into it. Shoo! All right, one of the first things that I look at when I look at a token such as CRO or Chronos is the tokenomics of a certain coin. Now, when I looked at the tokenomics of CRO, I gotta say that I really like what's going on here. When they first created the, total supply, there was 100 billion Chronos. But earlier last year, 2021, they went ahead and with their mainnet, they went ahead and they said, we are going to lock up 70% of the total supply. Not only that, but there is a very nice little aspect to this where there is a null address. So now let me explain what a null address is. A null address is think of like a wallet, something where it's created specifically for the Chronos or whatever token is meant to go in there to be locked up and to be never taken away. So yes, coins can go in, but they can never go out. That is a null address. And I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a quick picture right on the screen of what this null address looks like. And if we look at it, we do see that there are new additions to this null address being created every 2 minutes, 4 minutes, 11 minutes. And the quantities of these deposits, as we could say, or the quantity of these transfers does vary. We do see some with 3,000 CRO, we see some with 2,000, we see some with 30, we see some with 100, right? So the amount that is being transferred into this null address does vary. But do I like this? I really, really do like this because, well, this means that this is bringing a lot of scarcity into the Chronos ecosystem, which is good. In crypto, we want to see scarcity. That's one of the things that I really, really look for in a crypto, which is scarcity, such as Bitcoin, Matic, right? Those tokens that don't inflate over time. That's what I am looking for. And with Chronos, we do see that the supply, instead of growing, it's actually becoming smaller and smaller. Getting smaller at a slow pace is much better than growing at a fast pace or growing at a slow pace. Pretty much what I'm trying to say is that if the supply is shrinking, well, that's good, because it means that it's becoming more scarce. And we see this with CRO. We're going to look at this Ruby Steel and the Royal Indigo because, well, I think these are the ones that most people can actually achieve. 40,000 might be a little, not doable for many people. I know that for me, it's very out of sight and I'm not really thinking about that. The two that I'm thinking about are these two here. Now, why I believe that everyone should own $400 worth of CRO, let's look at this here. For me, for example, I do pay for Spotify Premium, which is a $10 service every single month. And so if you also pay for Spotify Premium or iTunes Music or whatever it is that you pay for, you might want to think of switching over to Spotify. Why? Because, well, it will pay you 100% back of the Spotify fees. I've been doing this for about 4 months already, and I've gotten $40 worth of CRO that gets instantly credited to my account. So I get 100% back of my fees on Spotify. And one thing that I like about this is that if we only think about 1 year, is that you get 30% back just from your Spotify rebates. That's 30% back guaranteed no matter what. What other token can you say that you're going to get 30% back no matter what? Which again makes it a no-brainer for me. And if you start thinking more than 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, well, this will eventually pay for itself. Now, another thing to think about is that if you are also someone that uses Netflix, just as myself, then you might want to aspire to get into this tier here. Then we're also going to look into what this tier can provide for us, the investors, and see whether it's worth it and what else does it give us other than 100% back on Netflix. Because for a $3,600 jump, well, we probably want to get more than just free Netflix, right? And well, that's what we're going to look at now. This here, the crypto earn, is probably one of the things that I really like the most about being able to stake some crypto, let's go ahead and see some of the benefits that this could bring to us. Let's go ahead and go over to the 400, which is where I'm currently at right now. At 400, what will I earn on some of these cryptos? So you do see that some of these rates here are not the best, right? For example, USDC, you probably get this better in another platform such as Voyager. Bitcoin is probably the same as Voyager and whatnot, but they do have some rates here that I really do like. For example, if you're someone that likes Doge, 2% back on Doge is pretty good, right? You don't really see that quite often. I do like this here on Polygon, 11% back on Polygon. That is really, really good. The only place that I've seen that beats this is Nexo, and well, Nexo is not available to us here in the US. So as of now, crypto.com is probably the best place for me to earn on my Polygon. Another one that I like here is my Shiba Inu here can earn up to 2%, and Stellar. I'm quite big on Stellar, so I like the fact that my Stellar can be earning 2%. Now, not only that, right, but I want you guys to see what happens. Let's say that we get up to the 4,000 tier here of CRO, right? So we have $4,000 worth of CRO, and look at how everything just shot up. It's not just one or two. Literally everything goes up. And again, this is huge. This brings a lot of usability to the CRO network. I really like what it can bring to the CRO network. Check this out. 2% on Chainlink. Let's say we go up to the 4,000. There we go. 3% here. Cosmos, look at that. From 4% up to 5%. So everything seems to go up by 1%. Right, which is very, very good. USD coin goes up by 2%. I probably wouldn't hold my USD coin here anyways. I'd probably hold it on somewhere like Voyager. But all these other cryptos, such as Polygon, it would be very, very nice to be able to hold my Polygon somewhere like crypto.com, where it is earning 12.5%.
So I went ahead and I showed you some of the perks that you could get if you stake your CRO. Now, one thing that I really like about staking your CRO is that it really does bring some stability to the price of CRO. For example, let's look at what happened to Cardano within, the recent bear market, whatever you want to call it. It went from $3 all the way down to 70 cents, which is a huge drop in terms of percentage. Whereas something like CRO or Chronos went from 90 cents to about 37 cents, I believe. Which, if we look at the percentages, well, CRO was able to hold up a lot stronger. Not only was CRO able to hold up a lot stronger than ADA, but it was able to hold up a lot stronger than many other cryptos out there. This tells me that CRO does have some sort of stability in its price. This, again, makes me feel a little bit more confident in CRO and the price action. It lets me know that there is some sort of stability within the price of CRO, which makes me, again, all that more confident on CRO. Now, another thing that we can talk about is that CRO does give you 6% back on your staking. So whenever you stake some CRO, you will get 6% back. They do have a external wallet where you can earn up to 12% on CRO, which is something that I am going to be looking into, and being able to earn 12% on my CRO is going to be something that I am going to try and aspire and try to do. That way I can increase the amount of CRO that I have through using these vehicles that are passive. So after everything I said, I think it's quite clear why I believe that CRO is a long-term hold for myself. I'm going to go ahead and continue stacking up my CRO. I'm currently at about $1,000 worth of CRO, and I will aspire to try and get to that $4,000 worth of CRO. I'm quite big on these tokens that do give you some sort of usability and aren't just going to go down if a bear market happens. I understand that they probably will go down, but I want to see that these tokens have some sort of stability. And I believe that CRO is one of those tokens that will continue to be stable and will continue to be used no matter what. All right, guys, let me know what you think about CRO. Do you think that CRO is a hold in the long term? Or do you think that there are better options out there? Let me know down below. I would love to hear it.
All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. That's going to be it for this video. If you enjoyed this content, go ahead and click that subscribe button, and also make sure to follow me on Twitter at YTTheInvestingGuy. All right, guys, like I like to say, let's go to the moon together, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.